This can't fix the damage. Mama June tries to buy Alana's forgiveness with a $30,000 check. Mama June tries to slap a dollar sign on years of betrayal, perhaps thinking that a fat check can wipe the slate clean of the chaos of many decades. Yes, you read that right. The celeb is now trying to buy forgiveness and mend fences with her daughter by simply giving away $30,000 to her. But that's not all. Viewers have noticed some shocking aspects that made them wonder how insensitive and selfish Mama June actually was. Is this true? What is this all about? What did she do now? Why are fans slamming Shannon? Keep on reading to learn more details about this incident because the tea is really hot. Mama June gives a massive check to Alana. Mama June finally agreed to pay Alana back all the money she stole from her account. She initially delayed the entire matter, which evidently led to Honey Boo Boo making some uncomfortable conversations. However, during a recent episode, Alana and Shannon met at a cafe where the latter turned up with a human-sized literal check. Shannon handed it over to Alana, who wondered what she was supposed to do with it. Mama June even forced her daughter to take a picture with it and asked the waiter to click it. Honey Boo Boo was in disbelief and noted that she wasn't selling a car or something, and that she had to take a picture with it. Mama June wasn't about to rectify the loss with her check. Why? Some wounds never really heal, and it appears that Mama June and her financial fraud with Alana are one of them. Though the former finally handed over a real $30,000 check to her daughter, it seems that this wouldn't really rectify the loss. Apparently, Alana admitted that she was really happy to get her money back, but there is a part of her that wouldn't be able to accept the truth at all. Honey Boo Boo explained how it was unbearable for her to accept that her own mother had stolen her money. She was in shock when she first realized that it was her own mom who had done this to her. Apparently, because of this, the star kid had to undergo some severe financial crisis. She didn't have money and had to beg from her audience. Several viewers noted that Mama June might have returned the money to Alana, but the mark that she left wouldn't be erased easily. Moreover, the way she returned the money also didn't sit well with the audience. Shannon didn't even apologize or express that she was guilty of stealing the funds. Shannon simply gave the check and pretended as if nothing really happened. Fans called out her for not even apologizing to Alana. Hence, they believe that this wasn't justified and the attempt to buy forgiveness perhaps failed. What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section. Keep coming back to the TV season and spoilers for more updates about Mama June and Alana's relationship. The emotional divide between Mama June Shannon and her youngest daughter, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, has been a painful one to watch unfold over the years. Despite the cameras capturing their attempts at reconciliation and their tearful promises to move forward, something has always lingered in the shadows. The betrayal, the heartbreak, and the years Alana had to fend for herself while her mother spiraled into addiction. Now, as June makes yet another grand gesture in hopes of mending the fractured relationship, fans are asking, can money ever replace what was lost? According to insiders close to the family, Mama June recently handed Alana a $30,000 check. No strings attached, just a blanketed olive branch in the form of cold, hard cash. The move came during a rare off-camera moment, reportedly staged as an intimate mother-daughter sit-down. But while June may have hoped it would show Alana she was finally making things right, the gesture only reignited old wounds. Alana didn't reject the check outright, but she didn't accept it with joy either. For her, the money wasn't a gift. It was a glaring reminder of everything that had gone wrong. The weight of an empty childhood. For Alana, childhood never felt like the bubble of safety most children enjoy. As her mother tumbled deeper into drug addiction and toxic relationships, Alana had to grow up fast. She became a public figure, a viral sensation, and a headline regular, all while quietly nursing the pain of being abandoned by the one person who was supposed to protect her. While other kids went to school and came home to stability, Alana was living out her adolescence on reality TV, surviving chaotic living arrangements and relying heavily on her sister Lauren Pumpkin Efard for support. It was Pumpkin who became her protector, her provider, and eventually her legal guardian, not June. Even now, years after June's initial breakdown, the trauma remains. And though Alana may laugh and smile for the cameras, there's a guarded edge to her that didn't exist before. So when June attempted to make amends with a check big enough to pay for a new car or a semester of college, it didn't inspire gratitude. It left her cold. You can't buy back time. The check came with no note, just Mama June's name scribbled at the bottom and the dollar amount in bold, unmistakable ink, $30,000. Sources close to the family say June thought it was a powerful statement, that it would show Alana how serious she was about making up for lost time. But it quickly became clear that she miscalculated. To Alana, the gesture felt transactional, as if her pain, her childhood, her heartbreak had been given a price tag, as if June believed that this one act, no matter how generous, could erase the years of broken promises, custody battles, and public humiliation. It wasn't the first time June had tried to smooth over a mess with money. In the past, she gifted designer bags, paid for vacations, and even surprised her girls with expensive dinners. But those gifts always felt performative. Big moves with little heart behind them. This time was no different. Alana was reportedly left staring at the check for a long time, her hands shaking, not out of excitement, but from the emotional flood it triggered. No amount of money, she thought, could give her back what she lost. No number could make her forget the nights she cried herself to sleep, wondering why her mom had chosen drugs over her. The root of the guilt. Insiders close to June say she has been wrestling with intense guilt, though she's been vocal about her sobriety journey and insists she's a different person now. She still lies awake at night thinking about the daughter she left behind. June's attempt to fix things with the check wasn't necessarily about arrogance. It came from a place of desperation. She sees how far Alana has pulled away, how guarded she's become. She hears the rumors about Alana moving in full-time with Dralin, and she feels the sting of knowing her daughter trusts everyone but her. This $30,000 wasn't meant to buy love, but to open a door she fears may be closing for good. June has always struggled to say the right things. She thought maybe, just maybe, money would say it for her. But in trying to express regret, she may have only deepened the emotional chasm. Family fallout. Pumpkin's reaction was reportedly one of quiet frustration. As someone who had to stretch every dollar to raise her own children and care for Alana, seeing June hand over such a large amount with no context felt like a slap in the face. It wasn't about the money. It was about timing. For years, June contributed nothing. Now that she's financially stable and remarried, she's suddenly tossing checks around like confetti. To Pumpkin, it seemed more like a stunt than a sincere apology. Even Josh, Pumpkin's husband, was said to be skeptical. The family has seen June promise the world before, only to disappear or implode weeks later. No one wants Alana to get her hopes up again, only to be disappointed by another disappearing act. Alana's quiet strength. Alana, meanwhile, has grown wiser and more cautious. While she still wants to believe her mother has changed, she's unwilling to open her heart without evidence. Words, promises, and even money aren't enough anymore. She's focused on finishing school, considering college, and building her relationship with Dralin, despite his own controversy. Alana wants control over her life, not guilt gifts and public apologies. To her, healing looks like boundaries, not bank statements. Reconciliation looks like consistency, not cash. The bigger picture. Fans of the family have been divided. Some see June's gesture as a step in the right direction, a symbolic act that shows she's finally trying. Others believe it's yet another performance, another moment of flash over substance. Social media lit up with mixed reactions after word of the check leaked. Some commenters praised June's generosity, while others slammed her for trying to pay off years of pain. She missed graduations, birthdays, and everything in between. One fan wrote, "30,000 can't fix that." Others pointed out that real healing would come from time, therapy, and effort, not a lump sum. One even questioned whether June had truly learned from her past or was just trying to rush her way into redemption. Where things stand now, so where do things go from here? As of now, the check remains uncashed. Alana reportedly tucked it away in a drawer, uncertain of what to do with it. It's not that she doesn't need the money. She could put it towards school, living expenses, even therapy. But every time she looks at it, she's reminded of the damage. She's not angry, just tired. Tired of being the one who has to process, forgive, and move forward. Tired of feeling like the adult in the room while her mother plays catch-up. June, for her part, has pulled back slightly after the check incident didn't land the way she hoped.